Welcome to Hello from the Other Side. I'm Andrew Jupiter, and with me here today, as always,
Leaf Cutleroy.
We'll be answering your questions, giving you advice from the other realm,
Solving your mysteries, one sign at a time.
We will take advice, education and direction from the zodiacs, from your signs, from ours, from around us, as always.
The elements we will be in tune with, and our ears will be glued to the dimensions of the unknown.
Join us for this next half hour into the void.
And let your soul be free as we guide you to your next step in this great destiny.
Hello
From the other
side. We'll be taking your calls. Send through your messages to our hotline, the number down below, to find the truth.
that you seek for.
Our first truth seeker has just texted through. We will give him guidance. We will give him hope and an understanding. Andrew.
What does Andrew ask of us?
Andrew asks, "Hi, my spiritual masters. I've been watching the show for years. Absolutely love it." He wants to reveal some truths. It's very great to hear from you, Andrew. He has been with his beautiful wife Karen for about 9 years. They have a lovely daughter together named Daisy with another girl on the way. Karen, unfortunately, has fallen ill. Such a shame.
Bless that name, Daisy.
The last time he was able to have a conversation with her, there were talks of marriage. Do I think I should speed up the process and bring a ring to her in the emergency ward? I don't want to wait for the surgery, although I'm sure she will make it through. She's the love of my life. I really need your advice.
Well,
I can just imagine how beautiful that baby smells. There's nothing quite as beautiful. There's nothing quite as majestic in this life. There's a beautiful family and that fresh smell of baby. There's nothing quite as beautiful in this world as a fresh child. I can almost smell it right now. There is nothing quite as beautiful as the joy of family and that smell. I'll tell you right now, Leaf, there is nothing quite as beautiful in this world.
I agree.
The smell, I can almost smell it right now. We'll be taking calls next week about your suggestions, your guesses of how Andrew's child would smell.
Don't be shy.
Andrew, could you please send through your signs? Both of your signs.
We have received both signs. Andrew.
Well, Andrew,
Andrew.
when it comes to answering those questions, each of those signs respond differently. My biggest suggestion would be for the water sign. If you do have a child who is of the water sign, we have the suggestion of submerging it right after birth in water for at least 10 minutes.
10 minutes, don't skip out. I've seen people put them under for 2, put them under for 10.
For the earth signs, we suggest isolation for 3 days of the child after birth.
No food.
You'll be able to pick up this and more in our best-selling book, Young and Underwater. You'll be able to purchase online.
We've always been the bestseller in New York's time.
And Andrew, just your own sign, please.
I think Andrew just texted in his sign.
Scorpio. Oh, Andrew. Oh, Andrew.
9 years.
9 years. 9 years. Andrew, our advice would be to leave the family immediately. We'll be taking suggestions next week of how Andrew's chart will be smelling.
Don't be shy. If you know what it'll smell like, I'd text it through.
Text through your answers next week. We have our next truth seeker. Ruth. Ruth, we've heard from you a few times. I'm hoping our advice for the holiday to Gaza went well.
Beautiful advice, beautiful country.
There's not a better way to get your mind off the death of that cat.
Bobby, wasn't it? Bobby the cat?
Barbie, it will be a loss, but I'm hoping the holiday was able to ease your pain. Ruth, always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure hearing from you, Ruth. Sounds like you're doing well.
I'm in critical condition in St. John's Hospital. A real eye-opening experience that trip was. I know I have a weight on my shoulders due to a decision I have to make when it comes to my will. I have 2 nephews. I only have enough to support 1 or 2. Your thoughts on this, Brock?
She's asking you specifically. I'm not surprised.
Great to hear from you as well, Ruth. Could you please send through the signs of your 2 sons?
The signs have arrived.
The signs have arrived.
Libra and Virgo.
It was wonderful to see such versatility in the signs, Ruth. I hear it. Hello from the other side. We are big fans in diversity and variation. Ruth. 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 Leaf.
Yes.
What advice would you give our friend Ruth?
I think if you think of those signs deeply, you'll know that both of them will not accept your charity with open arms. They will not cherish the charity. How do I know this? Because I am deeply connected to the psychic realms. I travel each night deeply into the astral planes where I leave my body and I connect into my higher consciousness and I revel into the deep truths of the master universe.
Ruth, you can send your donations to the number below. Our next caller coming through.
I love a caller. A spiritual truth seeker. A seeker.
For any others wanting to make donations, we have our website. We have all of our payment plans available on our website.
It's easy to sign up. Sign up your friends too. Another seeker wishes to breathe his voice into the chambers of secrets.
He writes...
Oh, hey, cut it down.
Robert, cut it off.
Break it out.
Robert, cut it off. Robert, cut it off.
Take it off.
Robert, off. Robert, I'm not playing anymore.
I told them that they should.
Robert, when I tell you to turn it off, turn it off. You have another caller coming through. Diego. Robert, that's the last chance I'm giving you. Diego.
Diego.
Yes. I feel a Taurus. Scorpio, that's what I said. I feel a Scorpio. Sorry, that's all we have time for, Diego. We have another caller coming through.
Another truth seeker.
Jordan.
Jordan. Jordan. What does Jordan want to hear from us?
Jordan. Hey guys, well, I haven't been feeling right these past few months. My anger is building and my thoughts become more and more disconnected. I keep hurting myself, and I'm afraid I will hurt those around me due to my violent tendencies lately.
Hurting himself. Aggression.
Anyway, I met this nice girl down at the pharmacy on the weekend. I'm wondering if we should match. She seems to calm my nerves and make me feel like life is worth living or worth it.
The calm before the storm.
Well, Jordan, we outline in our best-selling book, Enter Pharmacy, Enter Hell. We go into specifics of our dislike and delve deep into the issues
Prescription madness.
and danger the pharmacies have on our everyday life. You can buy our book online.
Exclusive, 50% off.
My book has recently re-entered the New York Times best-selling list for the 3rd time. We attack and delve into topics such as these. Leif, would you like to share a little story about your father?
My father was on the brink of death, needing a bone marrow transplant. It was almost certain that without it, he would perish. So I, being the eagle, I did what anyone would do. I loaded a bath with amethyst crystals, and I soaked his naked body in cold water.
He died 2 days later, but he went out the way he wanted to.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Jordan, can you please send through the signs?
Ooh, ooh!
We have the signs coming through. Leif, one is a Leo, one is a Taurus.
A Leo. Well, this is an easy one for me.
I know all too well.
When you are the Taurus, you must charge with your horns down. The lion wants to be the king of the jungle. As we all know, the Leo is represented by a lion. Now, you must show them who is the real king. I usually suggest to disconnect them from your life, whether that means to eliminate them from your life entirely, or just tell them to step away and show them your space. I suggest doing it to her in her workplace, or even in your own hotel room or your home. Whatever gets the job done. Plant your horns into her flesh.
We have our first caller coming through. Janine, I desperately wish to speak to my husband of 50 years who has recently passed.
Deceased.
Janine, good news. We have him right here with us.
He's right here.
Janine, I've been speaking to a man for the past few days. I want to confirm that this man is your husband. The man I've been speaking to, Janine. Does your husband have light green eyes?
Light green eyes.
Janine, is the man I've been talking to your husband? Was his favourite movie Die Hard?
Die Hard.
It's Janine. Was your husband 6 feet tall?
He's a tall one.
Janine is a man I've been talking to. His address was 14 Liverpool Street.
We always get it correct, baby. We always get it correct.
Janine, the last argument you had was about leaving the refrigerator door open. Janine, is the man I've been speaking to, is the name of your husband Hank?
Hank.
I'm sorry, he doesn't have anything to say. We have another caller coming through.
Another seeker. I can hear voices. I have tell
We have
me.
another caller coming through. Malcolm. Malcolm, I've visited many spiritual mediums for years, and even if perform my own rituals at home to contact my dead son, Jed. It is of great importance that I speak with him to deliver one final message. Please help from the other side. I need your help.
Secrets of the seance.
Malcolm, we have your son right here.
Daddy?
Is your son's name James? Andre. Your son Andre, he's right here. This has been Andrew. And I've been alongside my friend Leaf. This has been Hello
From the
Other
side.
Side.